Knaresbrough's had an arts festival now for about 8 years called Fever, a festival of entertainment and visual arts. Trompe-l'oeil is a technique of producing artworks which try to represent something that looks quite real. So you do a painting and it looks like there really is a window or a door. And it struck me that this was something that Knaresbrough was becoming reasonably well known for. We could try and turn it into something that was more of a year-round activity. The architecture of the town was predominantly Georgian buildings. Georgian buildings tend to have the many paned windows. They tend to be quite symmetrical, and one of the features is blind windows. The architect would incorporate a window which wasn't really there. It would be a niche with a lintel and a sill, but would just be stone or brick. And being quite old, most of them are actually listed buildings. So as soon as we started looking at the idea and what it might cost and how we might do it, a number of implications arose quite quickly. The opportunity came to match our funding with something from Yorkshire Forward, the Rural Target Fund, whereby potentially doing twice as many pictures.
We were aware of other permanent ones around the town, but we didn't really know why they were there or how they got there. And next thing we know is he's knocking on our door saying, "Would you be interested?" And we immediately said yes. Lots of positive reaction. When we first put it up, you could see people waiting at the traffic lights, craning their necks to have a look, and then you sort of are conscious of flashes, and you think, what are those flashes? And there's people taking flash photography of it.
The interesting thing was when we produced a leaflet and distributed that around, we found that the Tourist Information Office got through their first batch of leaflets in no time. We were busy desperately asking if we had more. And that was, I think, when we started to realise that many visitors were sort of spotting them and asking more and saying, well, where are they all? How do we know we've seen them all? And the leaflet really helped address that.
I hope it will go from strength to strength, with lots of exciting projects coming up, hopefully extension of the town windows or the continuation of that in some form, but it would be nice to try and get a few more.